Hello, Commanders. Welcome to another episode of Surviving Mars. And we're going to start with a food fight. Gotta choose who will benefit from this actual thing. There's going to be some blame here from the different groups. And we're going to choose a scenario or best option for the scenario. So as I mentioned before, these scenarios either help or not help your game, but in this case, this playthrough, it does favor a certain side, so you get those kind of opportunities. But this was the first time I had this particular scenario of food fight. So in this video, we're going to actually land our second passenger rocket. There's going to be a future challenge where we're going to only use one passenger rocket through the entire playthrough, which adds to the difficulty of surviving Mars. Basically, I will need to start off with a rocket of 12 colonists, which is a part of Spacewise's particular rocket loadout. We can only have 12 passengers and do all the milestones with those 12. So been thinking a lot about that challenge, and I don't know when I'm going to be doing that. Probably while I have time in the holidays. I'm gonna see if I can fire up the game for a long session and see how far I can go with one passenger rocket. As far as how many hours I have in this game, today I currently have 88 hours. But by the time this video comes out on the 5th, I'll probably have more than that. So, well, actually I took a break because I am backed up on batched videos. I want to make a bunch of videos lined up for past the holidays. That way, I'm prepared in case I need to go somewhere. All of you will have something to watch. So here we have a meteor shower. Sorry, we're distracting from the game. That's a long intro. Here we have the meteor shower, and we have a whole bunch of things hitting near us, near the rover. For this, this is another playthrough. Okay, so I think after this set of videos, or this set of montages, you're going to have the actual gameplay where I start a new save, and the subsequent videos after this are going to be from the save file. My bad. My thoughts are starting to merge on what I've been doing because I'm editing these in batches, so I'm thinking about the previous video and already thinking about what I'm going to say in the future, which is an interesting thing. I always have to be aware of what day it is that I'm saying these things, and I believe this video is the week before the Veterans Day one. Anyway, so this continued playthrough I figured out are these, this is the third playthrough of a game where I restarted. So I started making things more concentrated. So I started with a drone hub, and then I do power lines. I create the power distribution unit from the center of that line, and then we have the preparation for the dome, the microdome that I'm going to make. So when you first land, you need the materials for microdome. So but before you even do that, you need to establish a way to refuel your rocket, and then you need a way to power your city, right? So the solar panels require metal, and I will always land near somewhere that's metal. The thing that needs concrete is the polymer, the battery that holds the charge. So it's important to have a battery backup because the solar panels don't generate electricity at night. I could go with the wind turbines, but I noticed the maintenance costs are for machine parts, which I don't have early in the game. Those are done in the factories. The electronics are made from engineers working in a factory in the dome. Which you don't get yet until you land your first rocket. So there's a lot of things that I do in preparation for the dome. So this is the start of the playthrough. I concentrate everything in the center. I land somewhere that has concrete and metal. Once you lay down the depots, the drones will start getting the necessary stuff to do the power lines. As part of Spacewide, it's the Inventor perk, the Inventor Colonist, where we don't so our drone hubs don't require power maintenance, and that's pretty useful for when you need to do your stuff. Actually, no. Oh yeah, that is right. But you need to have those as prefabs, I think. Might be getting this wrong. Oh yeah, so drone hubs don't require power or maintenance, but I put them in the center because they can distribute power because it's a building itself that can connect power lines together. So normally the center of a city is a power grid, right? So I put the drone hub in the center of the city and just branch out. I think this is one of the efficient ways to manage a colony when you're first starting out, to have everything inside. There are a couple of more scenarios where we have to choose between choices that minimize the cost of certain research types, like electronics, science or physics, and there's a percentage point that's cut down based on what you choose. Here I lay down some of the things that we need for the dome. So you need water, supply of water, which in the beginning of the game you need to use for refueling your rocket. It's a good thing to have. You need rockets to fuel your missions, or you need rocket fuel to fuel your rockets to your missions. And you'll see later what I mean. So here we have one. This is the first passenger rocket that we got. So choosing who will be the first colony, you gotta decide on. I do this based on the availability of the building, the first couple of buildings that I have. So I put in mind that I want things to be manufactured on Mars as early as possible. So the polymer building is one of the more stressful jobs to have because it's outside, and so if you're outside the dome, they'll instantly have a hit on working there every day. So -10, I believe. So I have a bunch of geologists for those, and then, the polymer factory needs engineers, I believe, and the rare metals needs a geologist, and I make those, I try to get those in, and then one of the more important ones are the scientists. So the research building conducts more science for us to expand our research tree. The more science you have, the more you're able to advance in the game, because there are different tiers of things you can learn, and the tech tree is huge. So you'll see me going through that a little bit. But the tech tree, I normally go for different technologies that advance me in a particular order. I guess I do engineering first, or rocketry. I want to make sure my fuel and production of fuel is up. I want to make sure that the colonists that deal with fuel, like scientists and engineers, have a perk that allows them to perform better, or any buildings that perform better. Also expand the speed of the drones and the transport vehicle. There's a lot of things I want to do early on, but I'll probably do a more concise video on that. But anyway, so this is the first rocket that we have, and this is going to be the first playthrough where we're going to start. This is the start of the first playthrough where we're going to continue from a saved game. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is all the time that we have. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing, ding that bell, and I'll see you in 3 days. This is John Nezodam signing out. Take care, stay safe, and remember, you're essential.